His day is a moment in the perpetual time. He is the prey of the minutes and the hours. He, man. So this is the merit card of man. She is listing out what man is, you see. The merit card, the credit card, the report of man, you see. He is the prey of the minutes and the hours. Assailed on earth, you see, well, this is what happens to man. Assailed on earth and unassured of heaven. Descended here, unhappy and surprised. Descended here. Man has descended. She is again telling you that you are a manomaya purusha, the mental being who has come from the world of mind. Descended here. Unhappy, obviously unhappy, because the life is not ready. Things which he wants, they are not ready. So that's the merit card of man. A link between the demigod and the beast. Well, that is a good thing. He is a bridge between beast and God. The bridge between the two. The vital and the supra-rational. He is a bridge, a link between the demigod and the beast. He knows not his own greatness, nor his aim. He knows not because his instrument, his best instrument is mind. He has forgotten why he has come and whence. So the power of this inconscience is such that it has swallowed up all the capacities which the mental being has come. He has come here as a mental being, descended here with all the possibilities of a mental being, but they have been overpowered by the inconscience. He has forgotten why he has come and whence from the mental world. Why he has come? To give direction to life. He has entered into life scene. To give direction to life. To shape, to control, to make move life. He has forgotten why he has come and when. His spirit and his members are at war. Well, his heights break off too low to reach the sky. He cannot really climb up. His mass is buried in the animal mire. Well, that is the credit card of man. She knows everything. A strange antinomy is his nature's rule. Oppositions of antinomy. He is constantly on that. A riddle of opposites is made his speed. Freedom he asks, but needs to live in bonds. This is what we saw last time. We want freedom, but we have parliament to pass laws, you see, to govern ourselves. He has need of darkness to pursue some light, and need of grief to feel a little bliss. He has need of death to find a greater life. In fact, this is the most crucial statement. The others are kind of preparatory statements driving towards this. He has need of death to find a greater life. Indeed, we cannot make progress without death. We cannot make progress without death. See, if death were not there, would I continue to carry on our stupidities on and on and on and on endlessly? Nothing would have gathered into our soul, you see. So death comes there, terminates all those things, and whatever you have gathered in your present life, that becomes a part of your psychic being, and it is that divine part of the psychic being which carries it forward from life to life, from life to life, from life to life, you see. Therefore, he has need, he needs death. Death is a necessity for growth, for progress in the present circumstance. In the present circumstance of existence, death is an existential boon at the moment. Existential boon at the moment. He has need of death to find a greater life. Otherwise, he would have never striven for greater life, you see. So whatever we have gathered in the present life, that we treasure in our soul and we take it forward from life to life, from life to life. Build upon that, you see. If death were not there, this would not have happened. It is like wearing the same clothes for years and years and years and years and years without any change, without any progress, without any growth, you see. I don't think I would relish that. Therefore, the clothes get torn, gets worn out also. All sides he sees and turns to every call. Well, that is the mental being. He sees everywhere, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. I want this, I want this, I want that, you see. He has no certain light by which to walk, no certain light, because that is the problem with mind. His life is a blind man's buff, a hide and seek. He seeks himself, and from himself he runs. Meeting himself, he thinks it other than he. You see, I am meeting myself, but I think I am different now. And it's true. Today what I am, tomorrow when I look at myself, I am different. Always he builds, but finds no constant ground. Always he journeys, but nowhere arrives. He would guide the world, himself he cannot guide. He would save his soul, his life he cannot save. What a cruel statement she is making, you see. But well, that is the credit card of man, you see. That is the progress report of man. She is reading out the progress report of man. The light his soul has brought, his mind has lost. All he has learned is soon again in doubt. Really, we wonder whether we have achieved something. Keep on doubting. In fact, that is the Cartesian dilemma. He keeps on repeating skepticism, Cartesian skepticism. You see. A sun to him seemed the shadow of his thoughts. Then all is shadow gained and nothing is true. So it's an illusion finally. It's an illusion true. Unknowing what he does or whether he did. That illusion, nothing is true, that comes only because of the faculty of mind. It is mind which makes this thing an illusion. Even truth it converts into an illusion. Otherwise there is no real illusion as such. Unknowing what he does or whither he tends, he fabricates signs of the real in ignorance. Fabricates. Well, we build up statues, we build ideals, we build up philosophies. They are the signs of the real, but in ignorance. He has hitched his mortal error to truth's star. He looks at the truth star. Wisdom attracts him with a luminous mask. So she wears any number of masks, wisdom. Good, bad, nice, beautiful, lovely, sweet, happy, painful, all kind of masks she wears. Wisdom attracts him with a luminous mask. But never has he seen the face behind. The face of wisdom, he does not see. A giant ignorance surrounds his Lord. So that is the state of affair of man, you see. Assigned to meet the cosmic mystery. Well, he has come here to solve the cosmic mystery. But he is puzzled all the while. In the dumb figure of a material world, his passport of entry falls and his personage, you see. So he is not really carrying the authentic passport with him. It is the passport of a mental being. and there is no authenticity of passport in that. Assigned to meet the cosmic mystery in the dumb figure of a material world, his passport. He has entered into the material world with mind, but that passport is not an authentic passport. He is compelled to be what he is not. He obeyed the inconscience. He has come to rule. He came with the intention of ruling in conscience, but he himself has fallen asleep and sinks in matter to fulfill his soul. What a commentary on man, you see. Awaken, yes, and sinks in matter to fulfill his soul. Awaken from her lower driven forms. Awaken from her lower driven form. The Earth Mother gave her forces to his hands, and painfully he gasped the heavy trust. His mind is a lost torchbearer on her road, her Earth Mother. Awakened from her lower driven form, Earth Mother, awakened from her lower driven form, gave her forces to his hands. Who is this Earth Mother? The Mother of Evolution. The Mother of Evolution. The Mother who is carrying out the evolution on Earth. It is she who gave him all that. And painfully he guards the heavy trust. His mind is a lost torchbearer on her roads, illuminating breath to think and plasm to feel. That is how the biological creature arose. Breath to think and plasm to feel. He labors with a slow and skeptic brain. That is the Cartesian skepticism. Helped by the reason's vacillating fire to make his thought and will a magic door for knowledge to enter the darkness of the world. It is with that logical thought he wants to enter the darkness of the world and love to rule a realm of strife and hate. A mind impotent to reconcile heaven and earth. A mind, well, that is what our mind is. It is impotent. It cannot conceal heaven and earth. They belong two ends. It cannot join the two ends, heaven and earth. And tied to matter with 1,000 bonds, tied to matter, that mind. He lifts himself to be a conscious God, he man. Man, conscious man. He lifts himself to be a conscious God. He has a mind which is impotent. With that mind, he tries to lift himself to be a conscious God. Even when the glory of wisdom crowns his brow, see, even sometimes the wisdom might come here, crowns brow. When mind and spirit shed a grandiose ray to exalt this product of the sperm and gene, this alchemist's miracle from plasm and gas, this is what has manifested the reason from. Yeah. And he who shared the animals run and crawl, lifts his thought stature to the immortal sun. He tries to do that because he is a link. His life still keeps the human middle way. Although he aspires, he hopes to do all that kind of thing. He is only the follower of the human way, the middle way, the human way. Middle is not the Buddhist middle way. Middle here stands for mind. Mind is the middle way. Mind, beyond is knowledge, here is ignorance, and mind is half-groping knowledge. Yeah. That's the middle way. Human middle way is not Buddhist middle way. His body he resigns to death and pain. Well, this is what man is. Ultimately you abandon We become helpless against death and pain. When there is death, there is bound to be pain. And this is what he has come here for. He will not remain content, he will not remain satisfied until death is conquered and pain is removed. That is Ashwapati. So he is beyond man. Man cannot do that, but Ashwapati, the Son of Strength, has come to do that. The Son of God has not come for that. Son of God has a limited scope. Son of Strength has come to remove death and pain.